guys, Kevin Smock with Smock Knives. So I just wanted to do another quick video on the process of making one of my tomahawks, or an axe, whatever you want to use it for, kind of the same thing. They are called the SKX 12 and SKX 15. The 12 and the 15 are just designating how long they are, and they're actually a ½ an inch under. I did that for some efficiency reasons, but the SKX 12 is 11.5 inches, and the SKX 15 is 14.5 inches, but whatever, no big deal. I've been wanting to do this design for a while, and it's actually been drawn up and in my CAD files for years. Just figured this year I was planning to go to Blade Show. I wanted to have something new to take to Blade Show. I wanted to have something for guys to walk around with hanging off their bags. You know, where the hell did you get that? That was kind of why I did this. Plus, I just thought they were really cool. So thinking I was going to Blade Show, I did a batch of 12-inch versions and a batch of 15-inch versions. And I didn't make a ton of them. I just made 6 and 4. So I had no intention of making a huge run of these, and I probably will not be making more of these until next year after my books are completely caught up. Right now they're not caught up, but I am working on them, just so you guys know. So since I didn't end up going to Blade Show, I ruptured or herniated a disc in my lower back. I couldn't walk for a month. So I didn't get as far as I wanted to on orders. Long story short, I didn't end up going, but I had a bunch of these sitting here that I already dumped a bunch of money into for water jetting and heat treating and the material costs. So I did sell some of these so that I could recoup some of my money to pay bills. Because no matter what goes on, every month bill collectors want their money, and I gotta give it to them somehow. So I did some of these, and I wanted to take you through and show you the process, just real quick, of how one of these are made, and hope you guys enjoy it. This one is the SKX 12 version. Again, it's a shorter, lighter, it's a 1/4 inch steel, it's 80 CRV2 steel, and then battle worn Cerakote. I did a couple of different colors in these. That's one. This is another one. Toxic green underneath. Battle worn Cerakote. And then I had some larger versions, which were the SKX 15s. Again, these are larger. They're 3/8 thick steel. A couple of the features on here. Obviously, it's got an axe end that this one's not sharpened yet, but they will be. This has got a spike end on here, and then this section here is for putting in bolts. You know, if you need to get some torque on a bolt head, that's what those are for. The bottom end has got a pry bar on there with a lanyard hole, and then this is a contoured black G10 grip with grooves in it. These turned out really nice. Sheaths were complicated. I am no expert sheath maker. I'm learning as I go, and to do these took me about 6 iterations to get one that I actually liked. So there's 5 over there that are junk, that are scrap. It's just part of the process. So this one's got a two different Kydex front and back. This front bottom corner of the axe goes up underneath and is held in by the sheath. Then this back end back here snaps into place, and then this button comes over and latches and holds the back end of the axe in. And then there's a pocket clip, or a belt, yeah, pocket clip. There's a belt clip on the back of this, so then you can just hang it on your belt, and you can flip this around depending on however you want it. But that's how the sheaths are attached. Turned out great. Again, I'm probably not going to be doing these again until next year, and then the design might completely change by then. I don't know yet. But yeah, these took a little bit longer to get done and get out than I originally planned. I thought they would take about a week. I was wrong. So it took me a little bit longer than I planned, which took me away from other stuff. But again, I had dumped so much money into these before Blade Show. I had to recoup my money. Otherwise, you know, got to pay the electric bill and all that kind of stuff somehow so that I can get to the orders that you guys have been waiting for. So these are now done, and I am back on old orders and trying to get caught up. And now that I have moved several times and my back is doing much better, I'm actually making pretty good progress. So hopefully in the next 6 months, I should have just about everybody that is been waiting way too long. I should have your orders out to you, and I greatly appreciate you guys waiting. Again, I haven't gone anywhere. You know, I'm still in here every day working. But that's just how it goes. Sometimes you got to stop what you're doing and pay bills. There's no other way around it. So, all right, thanks guys, and check out the rest of the video. Thanks. Getting some water jet cut for the Blade Show. How about a tomahawk? That thing's badass. I already did the grinds pre-heat treat so that they were easier to do. Just need touched up at this point. It is back from heat treat, and it's got some scaling on there from the heat treating process, which will all have to get blasted off. But the next step in this process is to make the handles for it. That way those are done before Cerakote, because I got to profile the outside edges so that the handles line up, and have to do that before Cerakoting. So that's what we're going to do next. The holes in these scales need to be smaller than the holes in the handles, because I'm going to be putting in threaded bushings in there. So to get the center of those, I'm going to use one of these drill bits. The outside diameter is the same diameter as the hole in the axe, but that center point on there will give me a center mark, so I can drill the smaller hole the whole way through after the handle's off. I just put a light distressing over the whole thing so that you can see the titanium finish underneath the darker top coat. And this will go back in the oven for a couple more hours to finish curing. Then we can put the handles on and make the sheath. Alright guys, hope you liked the little video. Just kind of showing you the process of how it goes to make one of these. And for me, I just throw mine, because one of these is mine. I didn't keep one of each, I just kept one small one. But I clipped this on my 3V backpack here, along with my Olight lights and first aid kit and everything that you might need. I throw it in this bag and I throw it in the car, and in case something happens and maybe somebody needs pried out of a car, heaven forbid, or you know, you need an axe for something. That's why I made these, and mine's going in my car right now. And hopefully I never have to use it for any kind of a emergency, but if I do, it's there, and I'm glad that it's there. So thanks guys, like, follow, greatly appreciate it, and talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.